Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll return it. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Hawkeyes offense will get first crack at it here. There's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one. Here in his senior year, hoping to make it his most productive yet. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Uh-oh, look out. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Not make his way to the corner.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
Makes the catch at the 30. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Ducks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And for the first time in this one, here's Jaheim White, a portal addition out of West Virginia. Boy, are they excited about what he's going to bring to this running game. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
It was a major, major goal for this offense in the offseason to improve the...
Gashes the heart of the knee. 10. Touchdown, Ducks. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason good. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down here for the offense. Moore with the play fake. Moves to his right. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Swapped immediately. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Hauls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. Searching for space. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Running the red zone, it's White. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up. Incompletion. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Touchback? We don't want no stinking touchback. Here he comes out of his end zone. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dante Moore escapes the pressure going right. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Takes a handoff. It's White. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one. Did not pay off. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Rush right in his face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On play action. Out wide left, it's Woods. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and goal. Lost a pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And his throw is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time is really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play.
Into the house. Touchdown, Iowa!
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Moore. Under pressure. He's got it. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Napier. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Throwing more. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Moore will throw. Right side, it's Johnson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Stepping to the right. Dragged down.
You know, these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. At the 45 on its way. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Hits inside. It's Phillips. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Unloads it left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down.
Snags it, and there's running room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Sullivan. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And I think that's a built-in play for this offense. You saw the pressure immediately get to the quarterback on first down. You get him sacked. Well, how do you slow down the pass rush?
And he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing. Defies the stadium, quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He wants to go deep. Makes the grab down the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Sullivan. Fires to the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Moore, play action. Look out! Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. And they're not on the same page there. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason to be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. You were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's Moore to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Took a shot as he threw. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll take the penalty and move them back. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. 4th down, Moore. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. There he goes down the right side. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the... the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it but pick it up and make a play. They make a play in this offense. They have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well. But this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And the Hawkeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Sets his feet. It's Sullivan. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Hauls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Dante Moore unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Got some room to run. Past the 10. Touchdown, Iowa! A pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he tacked on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side, it's Diaz. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be 3rd down. Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires to the big fella. Shakes off the defender. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sullivan. Throws to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Defense not showing press coverage. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. And we start with the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the number 17 team, the SMU Mustangs.
He'll bring it out. It's Bear. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Moore. Got it in the middle. It's White. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. He gets it past the stick, slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with the 4th down conversion. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. He's up to 94 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Rush is on. A strike downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Smashes ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to punch it in. Looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ducks! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point is good. He marched 78 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. Looking for a crease. Got the 1st down. There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Pulls it in. It's Parker. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Oregon! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Takes the handoff. It's Phillips. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Sullivan. Here comes the heat. Fires on the move. Couldn't set his feet.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Caught. It's James. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Ran through the contact.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Hand off again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. It's 3rd and 5. Now on the move. Oh, he's got some space. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Enough to move the chains. Still running at the 40. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
And I just think he put too much zip on the ball. I mean, he threw that thing hard, but led him a little bit too much, and the receiver really didn't have a chance to make a play.
Throwing more. Oh, what a move. Got maybe a yard. 3rd down and 9 coming. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. They're all over him. Across the 10. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Ducks are threatening on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's White. And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Sullivan. Out wide right, it's James. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Phillips. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. 2nd and long here. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Finds a crease, it's Phillips. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, all over him immediately.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Out wide left, it's Phillips. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's Moore to throw. Rush right in his face. Working the middle. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Moore to the air. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Long way to go on second down. This time they'll throw it. Makes the grab. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Under pressure. Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On the return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the left. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Changing the routes with his receiver. Lets it go for the end zone. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's White. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action with Moore. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. Pass interference. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Turning it on! Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Ducks kept his drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Going to the run, it's White. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And he makes the extra point. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Ducks! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Dude, You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Got enough for the first down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Right back to the well. At midfield, he's got room. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.